wild weekend weather. Boy, look at that. There was just heavy rain, there was wind, and it pelted everywhere from the coast there. That's in Seaside, where the Hood to Coast race was supposed to end, but it also really hit the metro area.
You know, this was our first taste of fall, a surprise taste of fall with plenty of power outages, downed trees, lightning strikes. We want to know how you can get ready after this long, hot summer. Lisa Balick spoke with an arborist and live now. What did you find out, Lisa?
Well, Jeff, now's the time to get out and take a look, not just at the damage of all the dried branches that came down because of the drought this summer, but take a look at the trees. Take a look at the tops of the trees, that V shape up there, as you can see that up there. Get up there, take a look, see if there's any big cracks in there. That's a sign of trouble. Also go down to the base of the tree, look and see if there's any mushrooms growing. That's a sign of root rot. But I'll tell you, if you didn't water your trees, you may be in trouble.
We all woke up hearing that wind blowing and the house rocking and the trees rocking.
Arborist Jeff Moore has all his Urban Forest Pro crews out today. Easy to see why after the wind and rain that barreled through this weekend. The first soaker after months of unusually hot and dry weather. It's not just dead branches raining down, but limbs torn off that create open cavities, worse problems, especially when the trees are so dry after the drought.
You know, like in this particular tree, you have lots of branches that all collide into the same spot, which is typically where you'll get failure. So you want to kind of look around that spot and look for anything that might be abnormal in cracks or crevices. On your evergreen trees, you'll get a fruiting body that'll grow out of it, and it's just like a little ribbon that's tied to it, and that tends to have rot and decay signs on the inside of the tree.
Winter's the recommended time to trim trees, but after our dry summer, some homeowners want to avoid a hole in the roof this winter. The type of trees in your yard matters. Some, like this cottonwood, can be very vulnerable to wind and rain. And we found this linden tree yanked out by the weekend storm. Take a good look at its base. It also looks pretty dry.
Yeah.
I mean, is that normal what you'd see?
No. No, if this was in the rainy season, this thing would still be all sopping wet, and it'd probably be sapping goo out of the back of it.
Is this just because it's been so dry?
Yeah, the tree's so dry, it's not, you know, it's just completely dry to the touch.
Is that dead?
I don't know about dead, but very dry.
Moore points out you can find some trouble spots with warning signs ahead of time.
We have down here in the base, we have a little bit of a girdling root going on.
What does that mean?
So when the tree was planted, it had a root that kind of just crossed over some of the other roots. And what it's been doing for the last 25 years is just kind of getting bigger and killing the root structure on that side. And so when the wind blew, it was like half cut through already and just popped right over.
A reminder to check the trees, especially if they've been parched all summer. Now, I want to show you something that we found here. We pulled over to do this live shot. Take a look at this tree. This is that empty cavity that Mr. Moore was talking about, where you see all this dead wood here. This is a city tree, so if you see something like this, that's a city tree, call the city. They will come out with their experts and take a look. Again, it becomes a city problem, not your problem, but they need to know about it. When it's on your property, call an arborist. They'll give you an idea of what's going on and what you should do about it. Live in Southeast Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, there's so many trees around here, we take them for granted, but Lisa's right. Check those trees now before it's too late when the fall winds do come again. Thanks, Lisa.
That's right.